Easter, chocolate, commercials, stripping? In the faraway times of before the internet, commercials were really important. They had to convince people without being too annoying, otherwise people would start avoiding the product.
Chocante. Buy my cereal, or I will die!
This is all before there was a law in Brazil prohibiting selling straight to children. But marketing seemed to know they shouldn't abuse it. Seemed in the past, while they were still trying not to break their own advantages. Aiming at pleasing kids without being too aggressive, so they don't become those clowns from The Simpsons.
They're human, is you.
Hurry! Guess no one's buying my cereal.
We have commercials like this one for Grand Prix from Disioli,
Smoke.
where the product is the prize for whoever wins at slot cars,
Smoke.
but one of the kids is an a-hole and steals the Prix, while the others conveniently don't look.
Are you smoking yet?
Yote! I didn't know, but this would be the beginning of my journey to become the biggest chocolate thief in the world. Disioli, changing lives with sweets. Not to be mistaken for This Is Ollie. By the way, Disioli was big here, for fun big. Yup, this guy you seem all to find disturbing was quite famous, and they could hire him. Many commercials were just bad jokes. Exactly. With the excuse that they're for children.
Mais uma travessura da garoto.
And in that, of course, there were some antiquated ideas like kids like mimes. But at least they show what a mime does. Still, him fake crying seems very silly. Others try to please with collectibles, like these Surpresa chocolate bars that brought a piece of cardboard with pictures of animals and info on them. Yes, it might look primitive, because it was, especially since it's not even top trumps. But at the time, the closest we had to access to information was encyclopedias.
I think I'm gonna stick with the V. I wanna see how this bad boy turns out.
This was way before throwable pogs and cardboard for playing. On top of that, they had the animal in relief, which just made me try to think which had the most extra chocolates. Probably none, since it was just different shapes for the same amount. And then, Surpresa Bichos, which sings, so it's clear and no one sues. The set isn't bad, although this water looks worse than Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I think those pieces of gum are there exactly because they wanted more color. What? Yote! I didn't know yet, but this would be the first stop in my journey to become the greatest gourmet chef in the world. Another way of pleasing was having animation in their commercials. Lacta did this, for instance. But the brand Evelyn had a much better one for Easter 87 and 89. Yes, one. The one for 88 wasn't as good, so they used the 87 one again. I don't know why singing in the rain would be a good choice. There isn't even any rain of chocolates or bonbons falling down, but it works. There were those that even tried, gasp, different audiences. Chandel had one to get gals. Yes, we used to call them gals.
Sabe quem tá aí? O Claudinho. Você não vai ver ele? Não, agora estou comendo meu chandelle. Ah, mas o Claudinho é uma gracinha. Chandelle também.
Chandel, better than Digimon, Digital Monsters. A bonbon called Feitiço, a word for spell, did it too. In this commercial, two gals try a charm in a pen with dry ice, and it's the bonbon sealing the contract. The guy showing up at their door. Yes, I think we all know what they're saying is going to happen here, but I wonder, are all of those fortune tellers that say they'll bring the one you love just people who figured out the bonbons recipes? Or do they sell just very old bonbons? Of course, I have to say, the slogan is great.
Feitiço. Abra que acaba.
But if you're a fanatic and think this is witchcraft, don't worry. They burned the mascot, so you don't have to. And I never thought I'd have to mention that there are actual dumbasses that think that.
Esta empresa está fazendo pacto satânico.
And then we have Lolo, Milky Bar, Lolo. This commercial is from 1982, when it was launched.
Lolo, 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 Lolo chegou.
What?
Estou Lolo, louquinha por Lolo. Lolo, qualidade Nestlé.
Why would they? Well, it doesn't matter. They're chocolates. No one thinks that way. Although the bud still gets a weird focus, no?
Ei, você não tá.
Não tá.
Damn, are you made of iron? What do you think we make here? Fofão? No, it's fofinho. And then I have to ruin the joke because some people will think Fofão's dolls had another satanic pact. I love being surrounded by fanaticism. Still, it seems someone likes this low waist with Samantha's head.
Vem cá, vem.
What? Lolo's a flasher?
Estou Lolo, louquinho por Lolo. Estou Lolo, louquinha por Lolo.
Yeah, I don't know why. Showing their ass is a common part of Lolo commercials, Milky Bar, even when it changed its name in 1992. As you can see, this was the beginning of the 90s, with a light floor like in the 80s, but trying to have attitude with a backwards cap, spiky hair, and rap. What would pass for rap in ads?
Lolo, o chocolate fofinho da Nestlé trocou de roupa pra agradar você. Por isso o nome dele também vai mudar. O nome internacional é Milky Bar. Agora a embalagem ficou mais bonita, mais moderna e internacional. O chocolate fofinho da Nestlé é Milky Bar. Milky Bar.
4 years later, we'd see La Venho Fofinho, which is a parody of a song that's still famous around here. But we have the butt showing issue, and it's a little worse because the band is dressed, so it's kind of difficult to defend the buttification of the chocolate. If you remember the clothes at the time, it gets worse.
Esse neguinho é muito fofinho.
I'm just gonna go to the next one. We finish with their commercial for the 1998 World Cup, where cheerleaders wear skirts, even Heck would say they're short, while he does kick-ups, after spinning the ball like it's basketball, and then throws the balls to monuments and houses in France. Why the Ark is the only one with eyes? I don't know. Winks after looking at the chocolate lass he was dancing with, butt hit where the skirt has become a part of the bra pretty much, and then bicycle kick to accept his destiny and turn into a bar to be consumed. Now eat your mascots, children! And this is without mentioning Milky Bar was a white chocolate outside of Latin America. White chocolate isn't even chocolate depending on the country. Ruby chocolate is pink, but some rubies are spindles, not to be confused with pimples, which might happen due to eating too much chocolate to do a charm with pink cream strawberry bonbons and knives from decades-old dolls. Well, I hope everyone has a good Easter. Don't overdo on the chocolate, and remember there's no point in buying fancy chocolate eggs when you can have the bars for cheaper.